Hi, I'm Sheena. If you're watching this, I probably have a double chin. That's because I'm fat right now, but don't worry, I'm working on it. If you don't already, follow my Instagram page, shefshina. Why I'm doing this YouTube channel is to help people learn how to cook, see what I can cook. You can experiment with me, we can learn together. And just to show how simple cooking is, really, it is a life skill to have. I know you've got these bougie restaurants you can go to, but sometimes home food just be so good. Today we're going to be making a creamy tomato and prawn spaghetti dish. It's really nice, easy to make. Timing wise, give it an hour. So these are the ingredients. Screenshot it now so you know what to buy. It all comes under £10. Make sure the cream is extra thick, and chilli is optional, but these three are essentials. Then boil some water and crack some salt into there. Once you've done that, add in your spaghetti, and I'm only cooking for 2 people, so this will be enough. So this is my garlic all peeled. I recommend at least 4 cloves, but I've got 7 because I like the garlic taste. Then put it into your masher and mash it together. I then get my ginger. This is how much I need. You don't need a lot really. And then peel your ginger. Sometimes I cut it like this if I can't be bothered to, peel it. But yeah, you should probably peel it because it's wasting a bit of the ginger. And get the middle bit out like this by just cutting it on either side, and it should come out. Then cut it into small pieces and add it to the garlic from earlier and crush it together. It should look something like this. If you don't have one of these at home, then you can always find another way to crush your ginger and garlic. Another technique is putting it under the knife and then bashing it with your hand. Then get a shallow pan and add your oil in. This much should be enough. Put a spoonful of your ginger and garlic into the pan on a medium heat. I always like to use a wooden spoon, I don't know why. And yeah, give it a mix. Make sure you don't burn the ginger and garlic, so only leave it in for a minute. Then add in your tomatoes, make sure they're washed. You can cut your tomatoes in half if you want to, but it's not really necessary. Then give it a little stir. Pop the lid on and leave it for about 10 minutes. Give it a check after 10 minutes and your tomatoes should be looking a bit more soggy like this. Then put the lid on and leave it for another 10 minutes. Check on your tomatoes again and they should get to a really soggy stage with loads of water. Once they have, give it a little stir. And then get your masher and mash it together, making sure all the juices are out. If you don't have a masher, then you can always use a fork or a hand blender. Add in the rest of the ginger and garlic into the tomato. At this point, only add in your chilli if you need it. Then get your prawns, these are the ones I defrosted earlier, and give it a little stir. Then put the lid on and leave it for about 15 minutes. It should start looking like a thick soup. Once it does, make sure you give it a stir, add in your salt, pepper and garlic powder, then put the lid on and leave it for another 10 minutes. Make sure your spaghetti is nice and cooked, then drain it and put it to one side. Open it up again, it should smell really nice. Add in your extra thick double cream. Make sure it is extra thick because we like it extra thick, honey. Obviously, like always, give it a lovely stir. Add in more cream later on if you need. I'd suggest about 2 more scoops, no more, because it'll start tasting more like cream, not the actual tomato. Then add in your spaghetti from earlier on and start folding the mixture into the spaghetti. Put it on a high heat for about 2 minutes so it locks in all the flavours together, and you're all ready to serve up. So here it be, people. I've put some chili flakes and parsley on top, but you can add anything you want, like cheese. Oh my goodness. Trust me, your man ain't cheating on you once you cook this. Oh my gosh, this tastes better than the other ones I've cooked. I don't know. I think it's because I added a bit more cream in. Wow. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope that was easy to follow through for you. Let me know in the comments what you would suggest more, what can be easier for you lot. And recipes you'd like me to do. Please subscribe and yeah, bye.